guys, this is Willard Franklin with the 4W Fishing Team. Today we're going to talk about the engine cutoff switch and its use. It's really important. Whenever we fire up that Mako 234, we're going to always attach our engine cutoff device. What is it? Safety mechanism that shuts off the boat's engine, all called ECOS. Engine cutoff switch, engine cutoff device, a overboard device. I call it an engine kill switch. That's just how I roll down here in Texas. But why do we use it? Just imagine, we just had a jet ski launch. It's mandatory for that jet ski to wear your engine cutoff device. If you fall off a jet ski, they designed for you to fall off of them. And if it's kept throttled down, it'd take off and keep running. This Mako, just imagine this Mako behind me runs 50 miles an hour, 300 horsepower, and it has the engine cutoff device. If I went overboard because I hit a big wake, right out here is in the ship channel, come off of this Mako at 50, it won't stop. It's gonna go in a straight line forever. 136 gallons of fuel, it'll run till it run into the ground. All right, so very, very, very important to always, at 100% of the time, when you fire up that big motor, I put on my life jacket and attach my kill switch. Then we roll. Safety on the water is priority for the 4W Fishing Team. All right, so why do we use it? Reduce the risk of a propeller strike. We have a John boat, and I'll tell you the difference between this boat and my John boat. If I let that tiller handle go, and I don't have that kill switch, and I fall off that boat, it's going to go to one side, and it's going to make circles. If I fall off here, that boat's going to make a circle and come back and do what to me? Could possibly run me over. So very, very important. This Mako going to just run off and leave me. I'm not going to swim back to it. All right, so very, very important. That's a real boater talking about real boating stuff. All right, so stop the engine and the operator falls overboard. Very important. I just told you, 50 miles an hour, this boat will run 50 and 30 mile an hour wind with a 4 to 5 foot chop. It'll get it done. All right, that's what this Mako designed to do. But if I came off because I found a rogue wave, you know, we're done. All right, so very important. Always use your engine cutoff device. All right, so stop the engine quickly, immediately in an emergency. So if something going on, I can pull the switch, it'll shut everything down. You know, somebody could have fallen overboard or be leaning too far or something going on, I can immediately shut that motor off. And I'm gonna just tell you something, when I pull the boat back at the dock, I'm gonna shut my motors off because I don't want anybody to accidentally hit my throttles to take off again. All right, so very important. I always turn my motors off when once I hit the dock. After I get ready to finish tying up, I shut the motors off because people are moving around doing stuff. They don't understand that boat don't have no brakes and it don't have a gas pedal, it have the throttle. So very important, all right? So protects others from a runaway boat. So that, like I told you, if my Mako takes off, it's gonna keep going. And whoever sees that boat running down at 40, 50 miles an hour, they're gonna assume somebody's behind the helm. And if I fell off, that's not the case. So always, I fish a lot of times by myself. Life jacket, engine cutoff device. That's how we roll. All right, regain control of the boat more quickly. So when the engine cutoff device comes off, we fall, lean, shuts the motor off, kills the motors. The boat settles back down to keep my composure back. Oh man, what just happened? I hit a rogue wave. We're out here right next to the ship channel. To get to our fishing spot, that's 1 mile from here, we're gonna cross the ship channel, the Houston ship channel down here in Galveston. Hundreds of ships come through there every day, 50 feet deep, and they can cause some big waves. If you're not prepared for them, they can throw you off of that boat. So always stay prepared. And again, it's the law. The United States Coast Guard approved the law for us to make it mandatory to wear your engine cutoff device. We're down here at the boat ramp. I'm gonna just tell you, how many people will you see put on the engine cutoff device today? Three. Anybody had a life jacket on? You know, we got 40 boaters. We saw one kid with a life jacket on. Couple of them. That was it. All right, so very important. Does your boat have one? If you have an older boat, it may not have it. All modern boats will have an engine cutoff device. We need to always use it. What does it look like? It's a lanyard. Usually generally red, yellow, and you attach it to your person, to your wrist. Very important. And then they have wireless ones that can be as a wristband or something like that. I need a sponsor to sponsor some of my wireless stuff. All right, so learn more at the Safe Boating Campaign. Or you just call me, Willard Franklin, at the 4W Fishing Team. We happen to know a little bit about boater and safety on the water. Thanks for watching. as always, we have our foot on the gas.